I made a faux pas last week, and I went to a concert in Chicago without realizing there was, I believe, a big soccer game. Holy fuck. I mean, traffic is obviously bad in a big city, but Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 3 hours to get there, which is like triple what it normally is.
Jesus.
I was not moving for the longest time.
That's the
I
worst.
missed one of the 8 fucking performances I wanted to see.
I think leaving a place at the end of the night is a little bit better to get stuck in traffic.
Yeah, at least you know you're not missing anything.
Yeah.
It's just the way home.
And like if you got like a podcast or like something relaxing to listen to, you can just kind of chill and just like, well, I'm gonna be here, so I may as well hear about how this dude murdered his whole family,
Yeah,
or you know,
always,
whatever.
that's always the kind of podcast.
Whatever podcast, yeah.
It's always about murder.
When we went to go see Rammstein, we left like an hour earlier. I was like, okay, we're gonna have like an hour of just like sitting in the car. This is gonna be cool.
Shit.
And then we ended up being an hour and a half late to the show because it took 2.5 hours to get off of the exit ramp of the highway because the parking venue was just not designed for this. And
was there anything else going on? Or was it just the Rammstein concert?
It was just the Rammstein concert. It was just the most inefficiently designed parking lot ever. Like the traffic was backed up like a mile onto like the highway.
The guy in charge was like, I didn't think anybody in America cared about some German band. I don't know. I figured a few hundred.
Yeah, I think there's a couple venues like that where it's like, why are you still in business? Like, how have you guys not figured the logistics of this out yet? Like years and years of shows.
I don't care. They're owned by Live Nation or something, so they know they're not going to get shut down ever.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, just figure it out. Like, work with the other businesses to get more parking on certain dates, or you know,
it'll
whatever.
be beneficial to all of you.
Or
Yeah.
it's like there's a venue that we went to recently that literally does not have its own parking at all. There's no parking lot.
Yeah,
and it's
that
in one of those
sucks.
sections of the city where like any parking on the street is for all the residential people.
Yeah, Talia Hall, right?
No, it was something I've never been to before.
It's one of the reasons why I don't like going to the city, to be honest.
And we were trying to find parking, and there was parking for another event there. Well, at least I thought it was. And there was like people directing traffic, and I got out of my car and I was like, hey, are you directing traffic for the show? And he was like, no, we're directing traffic for this grocery store because whenever that place has a show that they play, the grocery store loses all of its parking spaces.
Sure.
So we're here to ticket anyone who's not actually shopping. And anyone who is shopping, they need a placard in their windshield to show that they, A, they live here, and B, they are coming here to go grocery shopping.
And then they put their hand on the gun on their holster and stared at you.
Was that Allstate? Or was that Rosemont?
It's some... I think it's like a relatively new place because
Okay.
I think it was when I saw Static X. It's a place that was like kind of recently renovated from a warehouse into a show, and
I see.
the acoustics sucked, and everything about it sucked. Like even when like my favorite songs came on, the sound was so bad I couldn't even hear. Like I didn't even.
Yeah.
It was like a minute in, and I was like, oh, they're playing this song. Oh, I couldn't even. Oh, I'm glad that we spent $100 on this.
Yeah,
Great experience there.
Because you see it.
What shotgun guy wrecked?
Because when I went to the Survivor Series WWE show last,
Allstate, right?
yeah, there was a Target next to the arena.
Sure is. I've had to stop in there so many fucking times.
And it's like, why is this Target open when there's a huge show?
Because people need to make signs.
Oh!
Or in my case, buy Windex to clean off the vomit from my friend who just threw up in the car on the way there.
But that's what's interesting about it. It's like, first of all, they didn't accommodate any of the actual shoppers in any way by like giving them like a detour or a way or an easy route out, because there weren't any at that point because it was so crowded. And this is like, nope, they're not going to do anything about it. Like you got to figure it out. But at the same time, it's like if you're going to be a local resident and you know there's a show, or like
part of it,
you go out to drive and you're like, oh shit, it's crowded. It's like, I guess I just don't go to this Target. Like,
I think it's also one of those things where it's like, if you live in the city, you have to realize that living in the city fucking sucks. And one of the things about living in the city
Driving
is
doesn't
sometimes you can't park at your own house.
yeah,
Oh my fuck.
this
that
shit's
the-
Oh wait,
convenient.
I'm immune to both things. that
Yeah,
you
I was
shoot,
just gonna
explosive
say,
and electricity.
yeah.
That's usually a run ender.
And you killed them in like 6 hits anyway.
Oh, also real quick, short story about throwing up. One time when we were leaving Chicago in the middle of the night, Zane threw up out of the window of my car while I was going 100 miles an hour down the Dan Ryan. And then the next day there was just like sun-baked vomit all over the side of my car.
Oh, shit.
Which then also reminded me of another time I was sitting at a stoplight and I had Maggie in the back seat, and at one point it looked like she was like trying to climb out of the back window, and I was like, Maggie, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Get back in here.
Busy eating that vomit.
And I pulled her in, and then she threw up all over the seat or the floor of my car.
Oh,
and then I was like, fuck, I just missed an opportunity. I think she was trying to throw up out of the side of my car, which would have been such a funny sight for someone to just be at a red light and the car in front of them, like this dog just leans out and throws up outside of the window.
Dude, Maggie's so fucking smart, dude.
She is such a funny dog.
She's like, I gotta puke, dude. Slow down. I'm trying to get out the window. Maggie, you're such a good girl. You're so smart.
Trust me.
I want to build myself now a wand that can do some stuff. Let's just say...
Ah, yes. Stuff and things.
Things and stuff. That's not bad. I'm liking it.
Okay.
Oh, Sora.
Zora.
Sora. I'm gonna come, Sora. Huh.
Sora.
Oh, wait a second.
I imagine he calls Sora on the phone to tell her he's gonna come. Like, they're not in the same room.
What does he say? Jail. Jail.
Ah, fucking motherfucker.
Cool.
Eric, there's a mod for a pair of very popular N64 games.
God, I had no idea where that was going.
I'll be back.
Somebody took Banjo-Kazooie and ported
Fuck you.
/ like remade the game into the Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I think I've farted around with that.
Did you?
Christ, look at all the gold.
Yeah.
I've just been seeing videos recently of it, and it looks really cool. It seems like they put a lot of work into it.
Hi, Jesus Christ.
He's
got a wand! Oh, and he killed himself. Usually if someone has a wand, they'll end up killing themselves with it.
Smash cut to all the times Eric kills himself this run with his own shit.
Also possible.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
Does that say piss roll in
Just
the
like
background?
45 minutes of footage.
Pissy, I think you're like piss pilled. If you're seeing that.
Piss pilled?
Yeah,
Are you
you got
piss pilled?
bro.
Yeah, definitely. Based and piss pilled.
If this wand had more mana, it would be a fucking awesome ass wand.
If this one didn't suck, it'd be great.
It pretty much just means I can't like rapid fire this like some dick.
Yeah.
Piss pilled. More like piss filled. Am I right?
Are you? I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I like it when guys pee in my butt.
Pee in my butt. Just fucking pee in my butt.
Just pee right in it.
Then
Vapors. Freezing vapors.
Then walk away.
what? Oh, I don't get to see the rest.
I don't need to see you afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
for
just
at least
want-
48 hours. Yeah, I just need your pee.
Can I deliver it to you in like a bottle and you can handle that yourself? Does that have to be an active participant?
Bottle isn't fresh enough typically,
What
but
if I literally bottle it a second before? Like I'd go in the bathroom, piss in the bottle, walk out, and hand it to you.
yeah, I think that's fine.
the freshest of liquid excrement.
But I'm not going to pay you as much.
What? You were paying me at all?
Well, yeah.
How much?
This
Might be a serious business, Robert.
This
This
is-
was a
this
bit,
is-
and now it's.
is for negotiations.
Yeah.
We'll talk offline.
All right, fine.
Yeah, I'm not cheap, but I'm also, I'm
You want good quality piss in your ass,
I'm
and you're willing to pay
modest.
for it.
I like me a good piss in my ass.
I bet.
I'm not too particular about the quality.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Here, eat this pineapple.
Sure.
Here, eat this. I was gonna say zucchini, but that's
What?
not the right vegetable.
What are you talking about? Zucchinis?
What's the fucking the green that makes the pea smell gross?
Asparagus?
Asparagus.
Did you know that that's like the cilantro thing where it's like
Yeah.
if you have the asparagus piss gene?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Asparagus
some people
piss
just
gene?
don't. They
Oh.
just
As the
don't get
scientists call
asparagus
it.
piss.
Interesting.
I definitely get asparagus piss.
I don't know when the last time I had asparagus was.
I-
That guy just leapt into his own death.
Have not had asparagus in a long time.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'll have to check.
I didn't hate it. It was pretty good.
I think the next time we go to the store, me and Alex, we should both get asparagus, both have
asparagus.
it, piss, and then next time we play, report back.
It's good. You roast it for a little bit with some oil and salt.
I'll do that.
I like me some roasted veggies, some like roasted corn and carrots, some oil and some seasoning. It's good shit.
Sounds like it. I'm hungry now. I got tilapia waiting for me.
Tilapia is fish.
Well, yes, I'm aware. Tilapia is fish. You're right.
That's all I could say about tilapia.
Not a fan?
I don't consume seafood mainly. It's a texture thing, but
understandable. It is its own deal.
Like you guys don't understand how difficult it is for me
guys
to want
fish eaters
to want to taste lobster and like hearing about how it melts in your mouth and it's so buttery and delicious.
Dude, lobster is so overrated.
But
Eric was just start talking
fucking
about
gagging at the idea of the texture of lobster meat.
Yeah,
like I want to like seafood and lobster. But my fucking taste buds are like, ew, it's not perfectly textured how I thought about it, so I'm not gonna enjoy this at a fucking subconscious level.
Your taste buds are just being a little Karen.
Sucks, yeah.
See, I do eat fish fairly frequently, but it's funny because fish is one of those things that like even people who really like fish, you talk to anyone, the main goal when you are cooking fish is to make it taste is the least like fish as possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Like when you're seasoning it, you don't want it to taste like fish.
Right.
For me, a lot of it's the ease of it. It is the easiest fucking shit to cook. So I don't have to worry about making.
Yeah, you just cook it until it's done, right?
Yeah, it's very simple. Like that quick, that easy.
Like I used to not be a picky eater, but I've definitely gotten more picky the longer I've been out of survival mode. I think.
Yeah. But now you have the luxury of being picky. You are.
Right, yeah.
Isn't it usually the opposite? People get less picky as they get older?
Yes, but my circumstances caused it to be flip-flopped, where I wasn't a picky eater when I was younger because I just needed anything and my body recognized that. But now that I'm not in a state where my brain thinks like that, it's like, oh, I can actually take the time to think about what foods, and not that I couldn't before, but like my brain wouldn't allow me the time to think about that kind of stuff.
You know what's changed with my culinary anythings as I've gotten older? This is really dumb, but I used to be told never get any food that you order out without some ingredient because you're paying for it anyway and it's a waste of money. So I always got shit I didn't like on burgers and shit, like because I was just like, no, I'm not allowed to not get it without it, and that was so ingrained in my life. It took me an eternity to realize like I can just order it without this shit instead of taking it off and throwing it out, which is worse.
Yeah,
I used to have that mindset too, to where I was just like, I want the most amount of calories for the money that I'm spending as possible.
Right.
Do you think that also maybe had to do a little bit with like convenience for the service people? Just be like, oh well, I don't want to have to tell them to take something off.
No, I think my dad was just like, I'll eat it.
Okay.
You don't want pickles on it? Fuck it, I'll
You always had an outlet?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, whatever.
I got you.
For me, I think it was just growing up poor.
You just get the most out of anything you get.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we are trying to get to the anvil, by the way. Because the anvil is where you take these two broken wands that I have found, and it'll spit out a random wand.
Oh, so it's like Pack-a-Punch.
It's like punch a pack.
Oh.
Yeah. Suck my dick, bitch. Holy fuck! Shit!
Got a
Shit!
there, now you're in trouble.
Shit! Shit!
Just
This guy thought
Fuck
he was...
the anvil!
He's running forward, laser out, killing everything.
You could
Sees enemies.
You could have scooped that gold.
Backs
before you
up,
left.
shooting, screaming, shit!
Oh,
Shit!
and I never grabbed the perk. Oh, I'm a perk down.
Perk
Perk
angle.
down. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Make everything not shuffle. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Is that only current wands or all wands?
All wands in the world are no longer shuffle.
Yeah.
iPod shuffle, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, you have all these spells. You gotta start making some wands.
That's the thing. I'm retarded.
That would complicate matters.
Oh, this complicates things.
Are you planning on using a lot of that stuff?
No, I just like having that.
Yeah. You just need 3 arrows in your inventory?
I just need things.
Yeah, I just need things, bro.
Life is a game, and whoever dies with the most pieces wins it.
Stop.
Immunity to fire seems like a really good idea.
Would be great to not burn to death.
Yeah.
You ever considered that? Like not dying from flames?
Yeah. Whoa.
What the fuck?
Have you ever thought about like not being a bitch?
Have you ever tried just not getting burned? Because like that probably hurts a lot, and you could just not.
Have you ever
burned.
just looked at the fire and just be like, no?
Have you ever like not gotten burned? Like, you know what I mean?
Have you ever gotten a cold and you're like, stop it, and your
just-
body's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you ever just
Oh
said
shit,
no?
okay.
You're sick. That's
Sick, bro.
Eric. My girlfriend is threatening to beat you up in my text.
Tell that bitch she can fucking
That's good.
Tell that bitch she can fucking.
she can fucking
That's what it said. Tell that bitch she can fucking. Dot.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work well. I guess it depends on if things are like, if the electricity is gonna hurt them. Fuck, I wanted to go back up and re-roll and also buy that wand. Wait, did I?
Yeah, I wanted to do this and that, but I didn't.
Wait, did I re-roll and get a perk last time? And I didn't buy that wand that had the teleports.
I don't
right?
know about your fucking Percocet
Yes.
addiction.
Yes, that is what happened.
Oh wait, no, I don't want more recoil.
I'm about to say,
on
what the
here.
hell was that jettisoning you backwards like the noisy cricket in Men in Black?
Have you ever just fucked? Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember. I was making a Men in Black reference, but
Oh,
you,
the noisy cricket.
there was
right?
nothing more than that, though. I wasn't
Yeah.
intending it to.
I
be
watched
further.
Men in Black 1 recently, like a couple weeks ago.
All-timer great movie.
Yeah, it's still really good. It's like really quirky. You know, it's got like some quirk to it, some charm.
I can still do Egger's speech where he's screaming at his wife, or not screaming, but bitching at his wife right before the UFO destroys his truck.
Mhm.
I learned the whole thing when I was like 8, and I repeat it to make my family laugh, and I still know it.
That's so funny.
Only thing that pulls its weight around here is my goddamn truck.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this wand is going to do good. It really depends on like their immunity to electricity. Like some creatures
Could get fucked, some could not.
By the time we are done with this level, all creatures will be able to put themselves in one of two categories. Ones who got fucked and ones who didn't. What side are you gonna be on?
I mean, ain't that just like life?
Sure is.
What did I have this on before? I had a double here, and then I had 2 of these. Yeah. Just looks so weird. Oh, I guess I can dig I can just dig with that. So that means I don't even need the second wand for digging. Everything's just with this one, baby.
What a weird sentence. I don't even need the second wand for digging. Eric, when you were talking about how you can dig, every time you said the word dig, I want you to go back and I want you to edit in something that Shia LaBeouf did in the movie Holes.
Talked?
Well, preferably him digging the holes. But whatever you want, be artsy with it. I don't care.
Oh,
what the fucking
no.
Jesus is that? Oh, I don't like that at all.
Oh shit! I mean, it's shocking him,
at
but
least
it's not
it's
doing
dead.
a lot of damage.
Pissy.
Yes.
I designed a card for a card game I'm designing,
Yeah.
and I was very proud of it.
Yes. Why?
So because I wanted to make a card, like a creature card that said it was animated armor. Very simple, like fantasy, concept, right?
Sure.
But there was a typo, and I used a B instead of an M. So
Animated armor?
so
animated
animated arbor. So I made I took those limes and I made some lemonade and I turned it into a forest creature instead.
The animated arbor.
So it's like an ent or like a giant tree.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
And I'm like,
Animated arbor.
I can't believe no one's ever done this bit before.
Did you Google it and make sure?
No, and I'm terrified to.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You're so proud of it. You better make sure.
Please don't dash my dreams that easily.
Somebody who's watching this, produce something that uses animated arbor and get it produced before this this game is in any way playable.
Yeah, because there is a Magic the Gathering card that
indeed.
is our Arbor Elemental, I believe. And it's like a land, but also a creature.
Sure.
Fuck away from me! I was stuck.
But it's like, man, that was a grade A pun.
It was an accidental pun.
It was an accidental
really,
pun.
should you be proud of it?
No,
It wasn't your wit or cleverness. It was your misspellings.
it was a misspelling, but I think I'm more proud of the fact that I recognized that I could make a pun out of
You
it.
capitalized on your failure.
Yeah, more than the quality of the pun. I was like, damn, I I nailed that shit.
Oh my!
I got annihilated by something.
Wow, I'm surprised he hasn't pissed off the gods.
Wow.
That's
really close.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that a big old fucking sucking dick?
Ain't that a big old bag of fuck?
Ain't that a big old cherry tree on a Sunday afternoon? Ain't that a big old raccoon digging through the trash? Ain't that a big old...
Ain't that a dumb motherfucker? Oh, fuck, I got teleport juice on me. Fuck off.
Well, ain't that just a ladybug resting in the sun?
I want any foreigner watching this
Well, ain't that just a KFC bucket on the side of the
to
road?
recognize
Ain't that just a V8 with 4 cylinders misfiring?
these are all real expressions.
Ain't that just a big old diesel truck?
Ain't that a V8 orange juice?
Fuck!
Oh, I'm not paying a lot of attention to what's going on right now.
You're just shooting anything that moves, which is smart. You're getting hurt.
Oh,
Poison,
man.
stop.
You getting more poison than a rattlesnake who caught his own tail.
You getting more
Terrible.
fucked up than a fucked up pair of boots that I wore for too long because I just don't want to get rid of my bad boots.
Tim specifically.
Holy shit!
I'd keep kicking you, but I don't want to waste a good pair of boots.
Holy shit!
Your reaction of fear was pretty good. Fucking Tiger King over here is freaking out. Hey, look, stainless arbor.
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 It's just a fucking big tree just surrounds you.
Stainless tree.
Stainless tree.
What the fuck? It's like something.
Well, ain't that just a stainless tree?
It's like a translation of a Japanese novel, The Stainless Tree.
Yeah,
Ain't that
yeah.
just a hog-tied swine? It's wrestling around in the mud. Ain't that
Why is he screaming?
Just
Like the person
he has to
he's
get
talking
louder.
to is 2 feet away from him, and they're at a bar.
He has to get
They're
louder
drinking.
every single time.
The guy's right next to him. Well, ain't that a fucking?
I tell you what. Well, I don't know how you city boys do it, but
Well,
down
ain't
here,
that just a
Listen.
cicada on the tree getting eaten by a cat?
down here in the big country.
The bartender's looking at some of the other patrons who are like traveling through the town. Like, just Briscoe gets that way sometimes. It's go back, let's go back to your drinks. I'm sorry.
Briscoe.
All right, now I can teleport.
Sure can. Well, ain't that just a fucking? I don't know.
Ain't that just a bag of fucks?
I need something to speed this.
Fucking wind up! Wanda!
Oh man! Oh, I didn't like that.
Okay, so that's gonna shoot. That's gonna shoot something. It's gonna shoot something that's got homing and electricity, and it's gonna bounce a bunch, and then it's gonna there.
I'll tell you what, this one's gonna shoot like a fire hose on a Friday morning at the police station, at the fire hydrant,
You got
at
it.
the fire station.
At the fire hydrant. The
I
station.
tried. That was a three piece.
Oh, man. Well, ain't that just the film Dread starring Carl Urban?
Well, ain't that just a piece of shit? Come here.
This run is scuffed as fuck.
Scuffed as
Yeah.
fuck. Scuff
It's
that.
it is just not throwing me a freaking bone here.
Wow, that's a fucking 25-year-old reference.
You're a 25-year-old piece of shit.
I bet those movies didn't age very well.
But for 7 years, I've been decent. Just 25 years of it, I was a piece of shit. Yeah, they might not have. I should rewatch them sometime and see.
I don't know why I've been really wanting to watch Austin Powers for a while.
Let's
Should-
Mystery Science Theater 3000. now.
Yeah, we should watch it on Discord.
Yeah.
If we don't watch it right now.
He just turns off. No, we're getting it. Gold member? Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the best one? Which is? Do you think?
Definitely not the first one.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
the first one is just kind of just
The first one's just weird.
They were trying it out and figured out that you could do this kind of goofy parody James Bond thing.
Yeah.
And by the time they figured out 2 and 3, they just went whole hog into it
Mm-hmm.
because they knew it would work.
Whole hog!
Yeah, the third one was definitely the shark jump. The second one was like the most honest.
Yeah, it's got to be the second one.
attempt. Yeah, I agree.
I absolutely love when the love interest of the first one is a fembot right in the beginning of the second one. He fights her, kills her. He tells Basil Expedition, the guy who was in fucking Logan's Run, about she was a fembot, and he goes, "Yes, we knew all along." And he never addressed it again. He just says that. Also, his name is Basil Exposition, and his only purpose in the movie is to give exposition. Doug is gonna appreciate when he watches this video my reference of Logan's Run. Have you ever seen that fucking insane movie?
But I
old,
know.
Yeah, old sci-fi movie, and Basil's the main character. And there's a moment where in the future they depict basically what sexual relationships are like, which is oh nice, you got back in. Which is you just go to this machine and scan in, and everybody that wants to have sex just picks somebody, and then once you get a match like Tinder, they just teleport to your room and you go to fuck. And he pulls in some woman, and she comes out, and he literally looks at her and just goes, "You're beautiful. Let's have sex." and gestures to his bed. It's pretty good.
It's kind of what they do in Fallout. They're like,
Oh.
"You want to have sex?" Because it's just like not. There's no stigma that we have. Or
we got bigger problems than to care about who's a
There's
whore.
no nothing around sex. It's like a completely different mechanic.
It's just a thing to do.
In the world of Fallout, the TV series on Amazon Prime, out now.
Were you down
Use
here when I
our
was
code.
talking about this?
uoaplays.com/amazon.org.
Were you down here when we were talking about this in the stream earlier?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I was asking people to tell me if it was worth watching. Nobody really responded to me
Fuck.
because nobody
Wait.
cares about me.
If what was worth
The
watching?
Fallout show.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No, I've heard it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Even if you don't know anything about Fallout, it is still very enjoyable.
Oh, you
to
think I
watch.
don't know my video games?
No, I'm just saying.
You think I don't know Fallout? I played
to the
3
general-
hours of Fallout 1.
Woo! To the general audience. Well, I did say New Vegas, and you kind of like
I knew
lost
New
your
Vegas.
mind a little bit.
I knew New Vegas.
But
It's a Fallout game.
yeah, it is very fun.
What
good to
makes
watch.
it so good?
The show?
Yes, liken it to some other thing that I.
Oh,
might
I can't do that.
No?
But it's I mean, it's got a very standard like multi-act show structure, you know, where it's just like budding hero, bit naive,
Sure.
learns about the harsh realities of whatever situations they're stepping into.
Yeah.
They progress and kind of learn from that, make mistakes, stuff like that. So it's like very like by the numbers, but it's within the Fallout universe, and they didn't go too crazy on references to the stuff that's in the game, but like there's constantly stuff in the game. Like they utilize every like little item or little mechanic like perfectly, like stim packs, like
The stuff people would want to see makes its appearance without it being Easter eggy.
Yeah, and well, they didn't change anything based off of like how it should work in a real life scenario. Like stim packs in the Fallout game, like just straight up heal you completely.
Sure.
So like you translate to like real life, like that's gonna seal your wound, that's gonna clot the bleeding. You know, that's gonna do all that extra stuff that like
Cut it out.
makes it more sci-fi and kind of makes it more, you know, I don't know the best way to put it. Are you trying to mind control him?
I'm trying to get in the way of his healing bolts so he would heal me.
So like, you know, they'll like reference like an item or like a food that's in the Fallout franchise, but it's not like overt. It's not like, hey, look, we're referencing the
Yeah,
thing.
it's
It's
just
like,
part of the world.
no, it's just in the world, so it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be in the shot.
Nice. Good.
Oh!
No.
I didn't even know that thing was still alive. There was so much
You-
rubble.
God
Oh,
dead.
no.
How long was the run? How long was the run?
Barney, rubble. Hour and 5 minutes.
Pretty solid.
And nothing to show for it. I'm not even
Not
proud of
one
that.
thing.
Like the only times I get the runs where I'm just like performing 4.3 genocides a second. Like no one's here to see it.
Yeah, Eric, did you get hard one time?
No, I
Not
didn't
even
even
one?
get hard one time. One more fucking round. Shut the fuck up.
I'm shocked.
Shut the fuck up. For the rest of this. Who are you?